Welcome to Thursday night. It is time for our Impact Wrestling watch along. We really didn't know what we were going to be doing this week, but they gave us something to watch, which is really cool. Tonight's show will be called Hidden Gems, never before seen on TV matches. So that's what we're getting from Impact tonight. A lot of Impact stuff in the news. We've got a lot to talk about tonight, and of course, as always, welcome in. We appreciate you coming over to our channel to watch Impact with us before it turns over to TNA. Jeff, lots of news. We're seeing a lot of signings, a lot of people coming over to or signing with it. We saw Eddie Edwards has signed to TNA. We saw Kushida has signed to TNA. So a lot of these names, Jeff, are now starting to sign on the dotted line for TNA, and that's really cool.
Yeah, I mean, this is a great time to be a TNA fan, Impact fan.
Yeah.
Whenever you choose to jump along the bandwagon, it's all good. Hey,
got a lot of room for you.
Got a lot of room. It's fine. It's fine. We're not mean about it. We're not going to hold it over your head. We just want people to enjoy great wrestling. Absolutely. That's what we want. Wherever you do it, however you do it, great. We just want you to enjoy it, and this is a great company. So, I'm really, really, really excited about the future. And Joe, we're supposed to get the name of another person that's going to be at Hard to Kill tonight.
Oh, awesome!
An international superstar is how it's been described. So,
interesting. I didn't see that. All right. Well, that's cool. Maybe we'll get a big surprise tonight. That's awesome. I'm excited. There's some cool, and you know what, Jeff, we get to see Yuya again.
That's right. Heather should be happy if she's here this evening. Then
yes. Yes, we get to see Yuya one more time go up against Josh Alexander, which is going to be fun. Some other matches tonight that we haven't ever seen before. So this is going to be fun. This will be a good show. Of course, all these have been taped prior, but we'll probably get some stuff in between. So it should be very, very fun show. All right. Before we go any further, a couple news and notes things. Number one, the voting is out, guys. The voting is out. So our TIGS Awards, which are going to happen January, let me get to the calendar, 7th. So Sunday, January 7th, mark the calendar.
That's a day after a very good day. Dang it, I'm claiming my day back this year, this upcoming year. It's not going to be about a bunch of effing idiots. It's going to be about my day, my birthday, January 6th.
There you go. We'll celebrate Jeff's birthday.
Yeah,
there you go.
I'm reclaiming my day, though, because, I got to take it back.
There you go, man.
Some stupidities.
We'll sing happy birthday to Jeff. It'll be belated, but hey, it's just a couple days celebration. So we'll do that. But that's going to be fun. We do this. Of course, that's where we started this show. Our very, very first episode that we've ever done of this show was an award show that Jeff used as much creativity as he could to make an audio podcast look like video. Going way, way back. That is you want to go back and watch the first episode ever of our that we ever did on this channel. And that is it. It was an award show. So we're having our TIGS Awards. And if you don't know what TIGS means, if you're wondering, if you're new to the channel, it means this is good shit. That's the name of our award. So we have the voting up. The polls are everywhere. They're on our Twitter. They're on our YouTube channel. They're on our Facebook. So no excuses. When you're done here, go and vote. Get your vote out there. These are your awards. We award with, the votes that you cast are going to decide who wins. Our votes mean nothing other than to tell you who we would have voted for or did vote for during the show. But other than that, this is your award show. You're going to vote, and we're going to announce the winners. We're also going to have, this is going to be a very cool show because award shows are, you watch like the Oscars and stuff. Sometimes they get a little boring. This is not going to be far from that. And one of the cool things Jeff is planning, oftentimes award shows do what they call an in memoriam. We are going to do that. We, of course, had some big names and some people that we really love have left us over the course of this year in wrestling. Jeff's going to put together a little piece about that. That's going to be good. We get to recollect a little bit and remember those people who are no longer with us in the wrestling world. But yeah, it's going to be fun. We're going to have a good time doing it. So make sure mark the date. It is going to be a Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Our normal time that we normally do our weekly wrestling show, which, by the way, Between the Ropes is going to be really good this week too. So much stuff going on already this week, and the little bit of wrestling that we did get, including something going on with one Ridge Holland behind the scenes during a taping that we're going to talk about on Sunday. So come and see us on Sunday, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for Between the Ropes. That'll be the next time we will be on after today. So make sure you come and check that out. All right. Let me see who we've got in the house. We've got Clown. We've got Aaron Greenwald is here. We've got Derek. What's up, Derek? Another snoozer. Yeah, the football's terrible again. I don't know why they keep putting the Raiders on so many primetime games. They are awful. They are absolutely awful. They're one of the worst offenses in the league. James Chadwick is here. What's up, James? Graham Caldwell is here. Yeah, Graham, you should come over and check out our Sunday show. I'd put that up against anything out there. Our Sunday show is pretty darn awesome, so you should come over and check it out. We've got Derek Fleming. I mentioned Derek already. We've got Andrea. Hello, Andrea. We've got A. Jobson is here. We've got Anthony Slade, a member of our channel. Welcome, Anthony. How are you? And we appreciate you being here. That said, by the way, shout out to James Chadwick, who mentioned there are going to be memberships we can start to give away from YouTube. Yes, that's pretty cool. You're going to have there. I didn't read the whole thing. I kind of buzzed over it. Of course, Jeff will, I'm sure, get that all figured out. But there's going to be like special things that the members will be able to do and interact and all that kind of stuff. So you can bet we will be awarding some of those out to the people who come out to our channel and watch the shows. So that's awesome. We appreciate that, James, for pointing that out. That'll be cool. All righty, we've got Indie View Wrestling is here. That's got to be Johnny Bates. Gotta be Johnny Bates. You can't hide from me with that comment.
You know it's got to be Bates.
Yep. It's got to be Johnny Bates, man. We've got Brandon Davey is in the house. We've got Greg Felty is here as well. Hello to you. James is thinking Kenta as the Shocker. Okay, I'm down with that. Deanna says, it's me. I'm a superstar. Hello, Deanna. How are you? Queen Deanna. Reclaim that. Bleep. Wrestler of the Year, Kimberly. Company of the Year, Kimberly. Feud of the Year, Kimberly. Match of the Year, Cody versus Roman. That's what we're going to say, Kimber versus Kimber. 24 Hours of Christmas Story. Oh, God, don't remind me. I hate
Man, that's one of my favorite movies.
Oh, my God, dude.
I know a lot of people don't like it, but
my wife every year tries to get me to watch it, and she's like, you, like, of all people, with all your nostalgia stuff, would love. I tried, Jeff. I did. I tried watching it so many times. It just comes off to me as like, somber almost. Like, it's just, like, instead of funny, it comes off kind of like dark almost a little bit.
Yeah.
I love My Christmas Vacation, man. The Chevy Chase one.
Yeah.
I mean, that's my favorite one.
I haven't even watched it yet. I can't believe myself right now.
Dude, I'm trying to convince myself it's not in 11 days. Like, literally, Christmas is not 11 days away. It doesn't seem like it. Even though like I said, I work in retail, I see it every single day. That we're already getting past it. Like, we're in Best Buy already passing Christmas. Almost like we're getting rid of some of the stuff that was in the front of the store. It's already like moving on. And yeah, it's crazy, man. Crazy. 11 days away. Barry Monkey's here. Good evening, Barry. How are you? Brandon Sandman is here. What's up? After watching the game, how do you feel about the Cowboys? Listen, I never get too high and never get too low with the Cowboys, dude. Because they have a brutal schedule, man. Brutal. Buffalo, Miami. Buffalo needs a win. They're in Buffalo. They need a win to get in the playoffs. Miami, with that offense, and then Detroit. That's brutal. And you know what schedule the Eagles got? The Giants twice, the Cardinals, and Seattle. Now, the Giants have this quarterback. Woo! How about him, man? Out of nowhere, an undrafted dude coming out of his parents' house. He still lives with his parents. Has some kind of he's got an agent that looks like he's from, the black, all black, everything. I don't know. That guy's a little scary. But you never know, man. Like I said, I try to get not too high with it. I mean, they're in the playoffs, obviously, but they could very well go in the same way they did last year, playing the winner of the NFC West, which I'm not at all afraid of. But it's after that, then you're going on the road for every single game, and then Philly again, San Francisco. Yeah, I don't know, man. It's tough. They look good, but who knows? It's tough. Melissa, hello, Melissa. How are you? Have you guys watched Vacation Friends Part 1 and 2 with John Cena? I did not. Hello, Mark. How are you?
I've seen the first one.
Yeah, I did not see that. There's horror Christmas movies. Oh, yeah. My gosh. Silent Night, Deadly Night, going way back to the 80s. That one of the first films, by the way, ever to be banned in a movie theater. They banned that movie. When that came out, I'll never forget it. It was so, like, a lot of people were talking about and stuff. That was kind of the beginning of the slasher movie heyday. And I, being a fan of Friday 13th and Halloween, I was kind of interested. I was a little young, but and then all of a sudden it's like, nope, that's not seeing in theaters. So yeah, that's kind of cool. Yeah, no, there's Silent Night, Deadly Night. There's Black Christmas, which is a classic. The original. Yeah, the remake is
same time. So yeah,
not so good.
The original.
Yeah, the remake not so good. Violent Night. I haven't seen that one. That's the one with oh my gosh, the guy who played Hellboy and the guy from Stranger Things. I forget his name, the actor.
Yeah.
I haven't seen it. I kind of thought it was a horror film. It's not. It's kind of like more of a, I think he's an FBI agent type of thing. So it's kind of a little like Taken, like with Liam Neeson, something like that. So it's more like that. Wasn't a when I first saw it, I thought it was a horror film too, but it's not. Marvel has What If season 2 coming out, and that there's going to be something hilarious in that. They're doing a Die Hard spoof on one of the animated episodes. And they have Jon Favreau's character, Iron Man's bodyguard, is playing the role of Bruce Willis, where basically the bad guy from Iron Man 2, the businessman, I forget his name, tries to take over Avengers Tower, and that's the whole story behind it. So they're having a Christmas party like they were and everything like that. And then and Happy Hogan, Happy is the one who is playing Bruce Willis's character and has to save the whole thing. Yeah, it looks really fun. I'm excited for that. So that should be fun. A Silent Night, Deadly Night comic book coming out. Nice. Violent Night. I thought came out last year. I thought the one with I thought that came out last year, unless they did a different one. Andrea says, hi, Joe and Jeff. I lost it. Hi, Joe and Jeff. Love you guys. Oh, we love you too. Beverly Hills Cop 4. Yes, I saw that announcement yesterday. I'm an 80s guy. You all know that. I saw the little badge come out. It's going to be on Netflix, straight to Netflix. Eddie Murphy has a deal with Netflix or something like that. So that's cool. Oh, man. All right. Which traps were the best, Home Alone or Home Alone 2? I'll always like the first one. They were both good, but I like the first one better. What'd you think, Jeff?
Yeah, I think I like the first one better, but the whole being in New York thing and kind of figuring out how to do everything that he did. Plus, one thing that I really loved about the second one was his interactions and relationships with the lady.
Yes.
I really liked that.
Yeah. It's hard to believe, when you go and look at pictures of how old how old he is now.
Oh, I know.
Oh my God, dude. It's just like, it's crazy. I was happy to see that Eddie Edwards re-signed. Yep. Yeah, I said Eddie Edwards, Kushida. Yeah, they're starting to get a lot of these people that are signing, which is very cool. Black Christmas, yes. It's interesting that you were talking about the playoffs because I was listening to ESPN Radio. One of their shows mentioned a few weeks ago that as of now, with something like 4 weeks left in the season, they're saying that of the 32 teams in the league, about 22 of the teams are still in contention. Well, that's because a lot of mediocrity. There's not people aren't running away with it, especially the AFC. There's no really good, like the NFC. You've got Dallas, Philly, and San Francisco, and in no particular order, other than San Francisco's probably the best team in the league right now. So you have really those three. If anybody else pops up out of there, it's going to be maybe someone that gets on a little winning streak toward the end of the season, but they've kind of separated themselves from the pack. The AFC is anybody's game, I think. Other than maybe Baltimore, everybody else is, kind of Kansas City's fallen back and Miami's injured now and Buffalo is still hovering around 5. So that's why it's very, very mediocre. So that's what it is. The Lodge. I've been to New York around Christmas. It's pretty neat. Yeah, my wife is going to visit my daughter, and they are going into the city. I think they went last year too. Right around, they go see Rockefeller Center and stuff like that, and they took her to see the Rockettes 1 year as well. So I've never been. I've been to New York several times, but I've never been there for Christmas. But I imagine it must be gorgeous during Christmas time. Have you ever been to New York in Christmas, Jeff?
No. There are reasons why.
Okay.
Way too busy.
Okay. Enough said. Yeah, I don't get to the city much. I really like the look. Growing up, I love the look of the city, the skyscrapers and all that kind of stuff. And I always kind of dreamed, I had like city dreams. I always kind of dreamed I would live in a city someday, but I'm kind of glad I don't. The hustle and bustle and the, there's advantages to it, I guess. You don't need a car. You could travel everywhere with public transportation and stuff like that. But I don't know. I just think that I don't know. I think I'd miss it if I wasn't where I am. Kind of cool to visit them, but I get frustrated, especially if I have to drive in a city. It sucks. Nothing but stress. So yeah. Which Grinch movie? The original for me again. I always go with the original ones. The original Dr. Seuss Grinch movie. I like the original ones. The Grinch cartoon is the best. Yeah, the original cartoon. Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. Jeff, you taking the kids to see Wonka?
Yes.
Me and my daughters are definitely going. Willy Wonka and the Chocolate Factory is a big that's a big part of my childhood. My mom and I watched that when I was very young, probably about maybe 5 or 6 years old. I kind of grew up with that. Oddly enough, like I was so young when I watched the first one that when I saw them sleeping in the places where they were, that dilapidated house, and they were in all those beds. Everybody was in those beds and stuff like that. I'm like, oh my gosh, I mean, obviously I knew where we lived didn't look anything like that, but I'm thinking to myself when I was that age, like, people really live like this? Like, do they have houses like this? But one of the most magical movies I think ever. And I love Gene Wilder in the role. Was so good. And I will always love that film. And I think that Timothy Chalamet, I think, is playing him, looks and has that same look and feel to it. And I think it's going to be really fun. And both my daughters kind of grew up with that stuff too. The Johnny Depp version, I want nothing to do with that. That was awful. That was terrible. But yeah, I'm definitely going to go see that. I think it looks really fun. Oh man, I work in New York City, and the traffic and trains are terrible during. Yeah, I can imagine. Yeah, I can imagine. Sorry, I'm going to find a way to sneak off to the Von Erichs movie, hopefully before the new year. Heather's here. Heather, Yuya's wrestling tonight. Go ahead, Jeff. Sorry.
No, I was just going to say, same here. I've got to see that movie. Iron Claw. I got to see it.
Yeah, it does look really good. Yeah, I totally agree. I saw a couple of trailers. It does look really, really good. Mannequin. Who do you think is the announcement for return in TNA? I hope it's Monty Brown or Low Key for a Veterans X Division, in my opinion. I'd be okay with that. Either one of those names, really. That was Tim Burton. Yeah. That was awful. It was terrible. They call that Michael Jackson, Willy Wonka, because he acted more like, I think, Michael Jackson acted a little bit in that. And then with the thing with his father and him, and the father was like real creepy and stuff like that. Yeah, it was weird. It was very weird. I see the caption on Impact's channel. I miss him. Yeah, we get to see him one more time though. Grandpa was crippled and couldn't work, but the moment Charlie got the game, he popped out of bed. I know,
right up.
Oh, just in time to sing the Golden Ticket song, right? That was good though. Just the cast for that was just really well done. All the kids that they had playing those roles, a lot of them go around signing autographs to this day. I've been to conventions where they were. The ones that played the kids were all at one of the conventions I went to once, signing autographs and stuff like that. So yeah, it was very cool. Kenny Omega Torres is here. What's up with you? How are you? Who will the new ring announcer will be for TNA?
Dave Pinzer's done with them. He won't be.
Oh, is he? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then they will have to get a new one. Yeah. Jake Stone, what's up, Joe and Jeff? In the future, do you see CM Punk take Sean's role in NXT? Oh, I don't know. That's something maybe we could talk about on Sunday, though. I'm not sure.
For me, but I don't think so. But that'll be a good sell or no sell.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yeah. There you go. You just wrote part of our Sunday show.
Thank you.
Good question. Thanks. Yeah. Oh man, I hope they bring Christy Hemme and let Jade do it. Yeah, Jade would be fine. Jade, I could certainly see her doing that. Yeah. Yes, I'm putting this in all caps. I know that you live in Albany, but I'm sorry, but the NYC is horrendous when it comes to their trains and elevator system for people with disabilities. There was one time I was in the NYC, my family and I spent nearly 2 hours going up and back trying to find a suitable elevator to go to. Yeah, I'd imagine. The TNA pay-per-view Hard to Kill is on. Oh, let me get the date. Hang on. It's in January. It's like the second week of January. My stupid phone just did a software update. Oh dear God. All right. I'll tell you in a second. I should have all of the stuff somewhere. Maybe, or maybe I don't. Well, that's what Google's for. Hold on. TNA. Hard to kill. Somebody in the chat's going to get it before I even do this, but let's see. Hard to kill 2024 is, so I'm telling you, somebody's going to get it. January 13th. January 13th. So it's the week after. So that's why we're doing our award show on the 7th. Because the 7th, of course, is the Sunday, and then the 13th is Saturday. So we wanted to get that out there before the pay-per-view. So January 13th is Hard to Kill. So, yeah. I saw the original Willy Wonka as well. The orange Oompa Loompas look strange. Now half the women in my local city center at a Friday night are the same orange. The new Oompa Loompas in it looks very much like the old ones. And he's being played by that very famous British actor whose name escapes me right now. But, oh, God, it's hilarious. Sorry, I felt like I had to vent. It's all good. James said the 14th for me. Yeah, it's true. True. Impact Wrestling is changing back to TNA, Kenny. They announced that a while back at a pay-per-view. They are no more. Impact is done with live shows. They are going back to TNA. So basically, their roots, the old name of the company is what they're doing. Savannah Evans has been out with surgery. She should be back. Oh, okay. I did not know that. That's good that she can return for that. All right. Well, as I said, tonight we have Hidden Gems. This should be a lot of fun. It's matches we have never seen before that they must have taped at some point at various shows, and we'll get to see that. Plus, like Jeff said, we have surprises and stuff tonight as well. Maybe we'll see a few more signings for TNA, but we also have a surprise. What the surprise is showing up, Jeff, at Hard to Kill, right?
Right.
Okay. So you have another surprise person who is an international star that is going to show up at Hard to Kill. So that's big. All right. This is what we have so far for the matches. Now we don't know all of them, but we have, look at this first one. Dirty Dango and Alpha Bravo. Oh my God. That's great already. Against Channing Decker and Tommy Dreamer. Channing Decker is a name we haven't heard on Impact. This is going to be fun though, man. We haven't seen Dango and Bravo wrestle in the same ring at the same time together. Bravo's usually always on the outside. So seeing these two team up is going to be pretty funny because Dango's just going to chuck Alpha Bravo into any sort of danger. And he's going to end up taking a pounding because Dirty Dango just won't deal with it. But Jeff, this is going to be pretty funny. But again, cool to see them. We don't know where they're going to go or where a lot of these storylines are going to go going forward. So we don't know whether Dango is hell. We don't know whether a lot of these people are going to be in TNA. Let alone, that we'll see them again in the ring. We hope to, but we don't know how they're going to go. It's all very up in the air. But this should be a fun match, Jeff. Yeah,
this is going to be a lot of fun. I think we're going to get a mixture of fun and serious matches tonight. So, which will be a good thing. But yeah, I think this one will be a lot of fun. And who knows what's going to happen with Alpha Bravo?
Oh man.
Who knows?
he's gonna take a pin. In my opinion, is what's gonna happen to him. But we'll see. Alan Angels against Samurai del Sol, which should be a really good matchup. Alan Angels, I'll tell you, Alan Angels, like the beginning of this year to like the middle of the year, I was really having a really good year. And then he kind of disappeared a little bit, but this should be good as well. We've all seen what Samurai del Sol can do. Very good matchup of two people who were pretty much close to the top of the X division for a little while. So this should be a good one, Jeff. Another fast-paced match, but should be a really good one. Could really be match of the night here.
Yeah, this one, and I think one that we'll get to that Heather will be a fan of.
Yeah.
I think will be the two matches that really stand out. Although there's a knockouts tag team match in this too that I'm looking forward to. But yeah, this one's going to be great. I mean, we know we're going to get some fast paced action. And I'm gonna go out and say this too. TNA, sign Alan Angels and please give him a push. Love your fans.
He certainly deserves it. Again, he was doing some really remember the Ultimate X match he was in.
Yeah.
Really impressive in that match. So yeah, I 100% agree. 100% agree. We have Jazelle Shaw and Savannah Evans versus MK Ultra, your women's knockout tag team champions. I don't know how many days it is now, but they've held them for a long time. And we're going to see a matchup against Jazelle and Savannah Evans. So this ought to be good as well. Well, we know who might be lurking outside. You might have a little interference here, maybe from one Jay Vidal as well. So MK Ultra will have to watch out for that one. But man, I don't know. MK Ultra is just very tough. Jeff and I talked about this on our show. Who are going to be the ones that are going to come and step up to knock them off? Maybe, I don't know, Jeff, maybe we don't even have the particular person on the roster yet who may be teaming up to help knock them out. But they have had a hell of a year, and it's going to be a tough task for Jazelle and Savannah Evans.
Yeah, I was just about to say, I don't even think we have that team on the roster yet, if we're being honest. I think that, I'm really looking forward to this match because I've been wanting to see it. But MK Ultra is just at another level. I just want to see more of them. When we get into the new year, when we start getting those new storylines, I want to see more.
Yeah, absolutely. We missed out on a few of there. We missed out on that one match that they had too that got shown before the pay-per-view. So yeah, no doubt. I love MK Ultra. I think they've done an amazing job, and it's going to be interesting to see, like I said, exactly who they get paired up with going forward with those tag team belts. So, and as Jeff mentioned, maybe they are not even on the roster yet, which could very well be. We've got, look at this, guys. We've got a street fight. PCO versus Diener in a street fight. Oh, man. How can you beat this? A street fight with PCO. We already know PCO is signed. He will be in TNA, which was amazing. He was literally the first signer, the first one to sign on the dotted line for TNA. So, man, when this man gets into a street fight, you better watch out. And someone is going to cry in this match. And it could very well be Mr. Diener, Jeff.
Yeah, I mean, PCO is the man. I mean,
he really is.
PCO is the man. So I can't really pick against PCO, but Diener's got some help. So he's got Big Con in his corner.
Okay. Well, yeah, PCO is going to have to watch out for that then. Yeah, of course. Big Con gets involved. Yeah, that could be a problem. That could certainly be a problem. Let's see what people are saying here. A team of like I'd like to see is Jody Threat and Kylan King. Who's present herself? You can get a cameo from Joe Hendry. No way. $25? Oh my God. You know what's funny? My daughters are both asking me what I want for Christmas. Guess what?
There you go.
I may have just found it. I may have just, oh my God. I wonder if I can make him make up a song for about me. Oh my God, that dude, you know how hilarious that would be? Hilarious. Oh God. Yeah, that's awesome. That's all. Well, there you go, Heather. I think you just gave my daughters their Christmas gifts. What channel is TNA going to be on? Well, as far as we know, Access. They're not changing from that. So it's going to be on Access TV. As far as with us, we don't know. You know as much as we do. Now we don't know yet. Are they going to be on YouTube? We hope. We really hope. Because since that's the platform we choose to watch it on, I don't think they're going to change up too much, Kenny. I wouldn't be too nervous about it yet. I don't think they're going to change up too much. I think they're going to keep the status quo for at least a little while until they see what's going on with everybody and stuff like that. I don't think they'll just change everything overnight. So I think you're okay. All right. We've got Jeff. Oh yeah, what do you think about the PCO Diener, Jeff?
I'm gonna go with PCO just because he's not human.
Good call.
No, yeah, I'm just gonna go with him because I mean, they poured battery acid in the man's mouth.
Oh my God, how much did he get? Oh my God, he should have been dead several times over.
I mean, at least I mean, there've been a few times where it's like, okay, PCO. I mean, I get it. You're not human. But dude, I want to see someone, and obviously we wanted this with the late great Bray Wyatt, but I'd really like to see someone do like a horror short based on PCO.
That'd be cool. Yeah, that'd be cool. I'd be down with that. May hey, listen, we're not only going to be getting the new stuff with the as far with the wrestlers and all that kind of stuff with TNA, but you know what kind of graphics package, what kind of special effects are they going to put together for him? He already has a really cool entrance, but can you imagine like what they can do to pump that kind of stuff up too? That's going to be awesome to see. PCO versus Diener Street Fight is a god darn murder. 1 week before Christmas, fellas. Yes, yeah, 1 week. No, you're 11 days. 11 days. Close enough, though. They have to watch out for PCO. The design, the world's least successful cult, 2 members. TNA should go to the CW. Will Emma's return to Impact TNA now that her 90-day non-compete is almost up? Maybe. Jeff, last but not least, Josh and Yuya. This will probably be the main event, I would think, of the night. Going to be a really, really good one between 2 really, really good superstars, and kind of a goodbye to Yuya, but he was amazing when he was there, and Jeff, this should be an awesome matchup.
Yeah, this one's going to be great, and I think that if folks didn't already know, they'll understand why Yuya is so highly regarded and why I feel like 2024 is going to be a huge year for him. So yeah, I think this is going to be a great spotlight match for him, for more people to learn about how good he really is.
Yeah, no doubt. So awesome. Well, there is the card. People are already telling us food stuff, so that's where we're going next. You guys all know the drill. You all know the drill. You're already telling us ahead of time. Yeah, it's Thursday. What do we do on Thursday besides talk about wrestling? Well, we talk about food. Let us know what you had for dinner today, lunch, breakfast, snacks, whatever. You're up now, you're eating. It doesn't matter. We don't care. Let us know what you're eating. Get everybody in the chat hungry so they will, get everybody hungry in the chat so they will like the stream. Hell with paying attention. We don't even care. We just want you to put a like on the stream tonight. So get everybody charged up, get everybody fired up and hungry, so that they're paying attention and they're liking the stream as well. So there you go. Let's do that. Let's talk about food. All right. What do we got? People are saying, I saw 2 people put food out here, I think, already. Let me see who it was. Beef enchiladas, rice, and refried black beans with cheese, says Heather. So Heather, we are going Mexican tonight too, but then my wife is working tonight, so she got called in. So there went that, and I ended up having leftover pizza. Who else? I thought somebody else. Oh, A. Jobson said I had sweet heat mango peach salsa and tortilla chips with jalapeno honey hummus. Damn.
That salsa, oh my God, it's so good.
Damn.
It's so good.
Everybody's going a little Mexican tonight. Everybody looks like, yeah, so far too. Who else? What else did you eat? I had Sicilian pizza. We actually took my wife out for her birthday yesterday. My daughter did. My daughter took both of us out. How about my daughter, my youngest, taking us both out to dinner last night? And we ate in the restaurant that my daughter actually works at. And I had Sicilian pizza, was very, very good. And I had fried cauliflower, batter dipped fried cauliflower. Oh my God, it was so good. Yeah, it was really, really good stuff. That's and so I had leftovers today. Leftovers. Jeff, what'd you eat? Or are you eating now?
Yeah, leftovers. I did some chicken in the air fryer last night, so had a little bit of that. And yeah, and I didn't eat lunch at all at work. Go figure. Um, yeah, don't even get. I don't even want to talk about work right now. So let's keep going. I did not get to eat until a few minutes ago, and I'm trying to finish up now so I can get back on camera. But
Nice.
yeah, it was pretty good. I did something a little different with the chicken last night. So
Nice. I skipped lunch too today. I had a shorter shift at work, and I didn't take one, so I just skipped lunch too. I had breakfast. So I stopped at Dunkin', and I had the sausage, egg, and the egg, bacon, egg, and cheese on the bagel. I got to order hash browns, so I had breakfast at Dunkin' today. All right. What else? What else are people eating here? Let me see. Louisiana smoked sausage with scrambled eggs on toast today.
there you
That
go.
sounds amazing. Breakfast for dinner is always fun. Turkey burgers and steak fries and salad, said Brandon. Sausage and spaghetti with garlic bread. Nice. Had an In-N-Out burger today, and I'm very full, says Kenny. Nice. Hi, I'm going to have for dinner is one of those pictures. What?
Okay.
All righty. You you enjoy that. Melissa says ground beef with coin and rice. John Kessler says chicken parm and ziti. Ooh, I like chicken parm. That's one of my favorite things. James says pepperoni pasties, mini garlic chicken Kievs, and chunky chips. That sounds good, dude. Buffalo chicken calzone for lunch. Hot dogs for dinner. I love calzone, dude. Rice potato salad and salmon. It sounds very healthy, John G. Very nice. I'm going to have for dinner is one of those. Yep, I did see that before. Yes. Teriyaki beef with sticky rice. Was supposed to be normal rice, but I forgot to turn the cooker. I was just about to ask you, how do you exactly make sticky rice? Well, there you go. That makes a lot of sense.
You make
Can
it
you
by accident.
by accident? Sticky by accident rice. Yes. Can you see Dana Brooke thriving in Impact? No, why not? Why not? She's a good athlete.
I think she will.
Yeah, why not? Medium rare Big Daddy steak with garlic mushrooms, runner beans, fried egg, and steak chips with homemade trifle for dessert. Damn, dude. You might have won the night. You might have won the night, Johnny Bates. That sounds really good, dude. Really good. Chicken Caesar salad, always a good one. Pizza, says Michael King. Dinner's probably pizza. Yeah, that was mine today. Christmas party food. They were technically, but had them tonight. And all right, there you go. Keep giving them to us if we didn't read it yet. But we're about to start.
I just dropped something in the chat that I want people to answer while we're talking.
Oh, there you go. What's your favorite pizza restaurant and what's your favorite pizza? There you go. There you go. We'll keep with the pizza theme. What's your favorite pizza restaurant and favorite pizza? It could be a local one if you have a local one.
Yeah, if you got a local spot, shout it out.
How many more times, Jeff, are we going to hear we own the night? Probably not too much more.
Not too many. Not too many. Maybe a couple more times.
Yeah.
That's it. If we're lucky.
Gonna miss this song. We Own the Night is not going to be played for very much longer. Pizza Hut, Domino's, Pizza Hut thin crust pepperoni and bacon only. That's like a sin, Derek. How could you eat Pizza Hut and not get the pan? Oh. I ask my wife that all the time too. She eats that thin crust stuff. That doesn't even taste like pizza. It's like eating sauce and meat and stuff and cheese on a wafer. That's not even pizza, dude. How can you do that? Pizza Hut's famous for pan pizza. How the hell could you go into a Pizza Hut and say, "Yeah, I want thin crust"? Come on, man. If I worked there, I'd yell at you. I literally would. Yeah, I'm like, what do you mean you want? We pan pizza, dude. I'm a thin crust. What's the matter with you? Pan thin. But it's funny. I yell at my wife. My wife loves that thin crust stuff. She gets it from Domino's a lot. I told her something. It's like eating pizza on a cracker. That's literally what it is. It's like eating crackers with pizza sauce and cheese. Alan Angels is up first. Oh, this is a good start. Just kidding, Derek. To each their own. Whatever you like, dude, enjoy. Meat feast, ham and mushroom, barbecue chicken, and bacon pizzas. They're all
That sounds delicious.
Dude, Blaze Pizza's barbecue chicken pizza. Oh my god, Jeff got me hooked on that.
Yeah.
Dude, it's so good. Jeff, I had the Blaze Pizza rep come into our Best Buy. And so, of course, they come in around the holidays, always looking to see if you could, if your manager wants to get dinner and stuff from them and this and that. And I literally had to go up to her because I knew, because they used to come into my stores before too. And so she comes, I walk up to her and I'm like, hey, I really love the restaurant over there. I love the pizza. And she's like, oh, what do you love over there? And I'm like, the barbecue chicken pizza. And so he goes, well, here you go. And she gives me like 4 buy one, get one free pizza coupons. I'm like, yes, I scored big time. Oh my God. I had Blaze Blaze is relatively new to our area. And I was getting like the build your own ones. And then Jeff tells me about the barbecue. I hadn't had it. Now I did have the blood orange lemonade, which is freaking awesome.
Oh my God.
That's the best lemonade I've ever had. And he told me about the barbecue chicken. Oh, dude, it was so good. Oh my God, it was so good. I'm jealous of you Yanks and mega-sized pizza.
Well, you know what, James? I'm going to send you a picture of my favorite slice.
There you go. You should see New York style pizzas, James.
Oh my gosh.
You should see the kind of pizzas that my wife grew up in New York in Queens. You should see the some of those restaurants. The slice is like the size of 2 human hands.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Like literally, like 2 human hands. The slices that's huge, huge. My favorite pizza is any kind of meat lovers. Me too. I love pizza. Pizza Hut's my favorite. I love Blaze, but Pizza Hut's always going to have a special place in my heart. And I love their meat lovers pizza. Always did. Best I've ever had is at Bricks, a local place. Shrimp pizza with sriracha sauce and goat cheese.
Oh, that sounds so good.
Damn. All right, guys, we've got Alan Angels. Oh, you know what, Jeff? This doesn't look like it was recorded too long ago.
Yeah, it looks pretty recent.
They're in that same ring that they were in for the last show.
Yeah.
They might have done this pretty recently. Okay. I thought this stuff was now maybe they will all be recorded at different times because the Josh and Yuya thing would have had to have been.
Right.
Local place, Nova Pizza Pepperoni. There's so many good local places that just do really good stuff. The locals make everything a little more fresh than obviously the chains do. But what gets it for me with Pizza Hut, Jeff, is the atmosphere. Mine that I have near me still has the red cups, red plastic cups. They have the tablecloths, the checkered table. That looks like a throwback from the 80s when you walk in.
I was going to say that's a throwback.
Oh, the chandeliers are still in there. It's beautiful. Until maybe about a year and a half or so ago, they still had the buffet. They had the Pizza Hut buffet, the Wednesday night buffet where you could pay was like $6. It went up to like $7 and $8, but you get all you can eat. And it was you'd have the pizza. Derek, you would have loved it because they had thin crust. they'd have the pizza there you can get. They have dessert pizza for after. They had salad, and they had the pastas and stuff. Oh my God, it was so good, dude. You'd go out of there completely full. Like myself, my wife, and my one daughter, because my youngest wasn't born yet, but we would go there, spend like $20, and everybody ate good. I bet this was intended with BTI in mind. Maybe. Yeah, that's a good call. It is. Bricks is a local chain in Nashville. They make all kinds of gourmet pizzas. Biggest pizza we get here is 14-inch. You don't know big pizza, James.
I'm about to send him a slice right now. So
there you go. Pineapple on pizza. I don't mind it. A lot of people make fun of that.
I don't either.
I've had ham and pineapple pizza, and I think it's pretty good. I think it's a perfect combination with the ham and the sauce and the cheese, and then the little bit of sweet. It's like this, a little sweet and a little salt. I don't mind it. I know people make fun of that. I don't mind it. I've had it from Domino's. I've had it from a couple other places. I don't mind it. I like pineapple anyway. So, yeah, I don't mind it. Pineapple on pizza should be outlawed.
No, it's pretty good. I like it.
I don't mind it.
I like it with sausage. I think it's really good with sausage too. So I used to get that all the time in college from Papa John's.
Jeff, Derek needs a giggity.
All
Yeah,
right.
he needs a giggity for that comment. Yeah, there you go. That deserved that one. Does your girlfriend know you talk about her like this?
Wait,
I
hold
bet
on.
you if she was in this room and she saw that, she'd backhand you right upside your head.
I gotta see this now. Oh wow. Okay. Yeah, you know what? You deserve. And then if she sees that comment, it's
Dude,
gonna be game over.
That's what she'll come in, slap right up. All of a sudden, you'll see Derek. Derek will be typing, and then you'll see like a big bunch of A's going down the thing because she smacked him upside the head. She'll come over to him and be like, "You said what?" Oh man.
All right, James. So share with the chat what you said about the slice.
That's where I live. Buffalo has the best. Lenovo is world renowned. I'm behind on the chat. Matches from Chicago tapings. Let me catch up. The red cups. Yes, it's so good. I love pizza, but the cheese is what gets me. There are times when I had to go to the hospital because you must have lactose intolerance. That sucks. Sardines. Oh no, my wife loves them. No, no fish. No fish on pizza. Does Throwback Pizza Hut still have the sit-down pack? Oh, I wish. The tables, like the video tables, that'd be even better. No, they don't have those. Hey, Andrew, how are you? Like having dark chocolate with sea salt on top. Yeah. I don't mind that. Yeah, I like the sweet and the salt. It kind of goes good together. Party pizza here. 2 trays would be about $120. Damn. Vesuvio's pizza with bacon and pepperoni and homemade garlic knots, covered in garlic butter and mozzarella pizza cheese. That sounds good. That sounds good. She's sitting next to you and you said that? Dude, you're lucky you're still alive. You're lucky she didn't clothesline your ass right off whatever you're sitting on. You know what, Derek's girlfriend, if you're sitting next to him, clothesline him right off the chair. Just do it. Just do it. Brandon Davis says yeet. James Chadwick responded to the pizza thing. Holy. Yeah. That's pizza.
That's pizza. I'm going to send it to Joe, too, just so he can.
Sardines are only good melted into oil. I would never touch a sardine. You could pay me $1 million and I wouldn't eat a sardine. No, sir. Absolutely not. Tiny little fish. No. God, no. Nope. Do you think too much time has been given to the Devil storyline? Will Cole or Jack Perry be enough reveal? We talked a little bit about that storyline on our last show. Actually, segue. That's one of the things you could vote on if you go and vote on our awards. Storyline of the year. Thank you, Little segue into the voting. Make sure you go vote. Go and vote. It takes literally there's 10 awards. You can go in, you vote for each one. Go and vote if you haven't already. It's on X. It's on our YouTube page. The link. It's also on Facebook. So go and vote. Go and vote. Derek is still alive. Derek is cruising for a bruising. Yes. Yeah.
Ooh.
Wow. Just saved the pinfall. Foot up on the rope. Alan Angel's very close to losing that match. I'm still here, alive and well. You better be careful. You best be careful what you say, Derek. You must have a very patient girlfriend. Very patient. Off the corner. Comes back out with a kick to the midsection of Alan Angels. Samurai Del Sol going, oh, that's not good. That's not good. Trying to pull the mask off there. Ouch. Yeah, that's not a good place to fall. Whoa. Nice move by Samurai Del Sol too, and he wins. Wow, a little bit of surprise in that one. Samurai Del Sol gets the win.
Yeah.
Jeff, that pizza slice made me hungry, said James. I gotta look at that now. Did you send it?
Yeah, I sent it to you.
Yo, dude, that's big. Look at that. It's almost the size of 2 plates.
Yeah.
If you were to take the crust part and push that all up, it overhangs by almost a half. So you almost have like a plate and a half of pizza right there. That's New York style pizza, man. New York style pizza is humongous. Humongous. Insiders, UFC pay-per-view might be the biggest in December's history. I never been, and I'm not into UFC. I never ever got into it. Never got into boxing, never got into UFC either. I'm not into it. Not into it, but enjoy. If you like it, cool. I hope it's good. Do you think Kenny King having to put over Dreamer caused him to request his release? No way. I don't think so. It's part of a storyline. Yeah, you don't know how long ago that stuff may have even happened. Now this one, oh my gosh, we're going all the way back to June.
Yeah, June in Atlanta.
Holy crap. We're going way back. All the way back in June in the summer. You can get a cameo from Killer Kelly. Oh my God. Tazzy might pay for that.
That might be worth it, though. I mean,
Tazzy might pay for that. Somebody better tell Tazzy, he better save up his money. Save up his Christmas money. Can barely fit a large pizza through my door. Jazelle Shaw. Jazelle has really had a good year as well in Impact.
Yeah. Agreed.
Really has. Been in some really good matches. Stuff with Deonna Purrazzo, and she's had matches with Mickie James. She has been in some tremendous matches this year. Wouldn't be surprised if Giselle's Knockouts champ. No, I wouldn't either.
Yeah, same.
If Deonna Purrazzo put her over, Jeff, I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I thought it was going to happen this year, but I think it'll happen for sure next year.
Yeah, I would agree. What do you think of the new AEW Impact crossover back in 2021? Of the AEW Impact crossover in 2021? You think? Oh, you talking about the stuff with Kenny?
Yeah,
it must be. I don't know. I kind of mixed feelings on that. We discussed that on our Sunday show. Of course, it got eyes on the product, but did it help them overall? I don't know. I don't know the statistics. Here comes one of the best entrances ever in wrestling, by the way.
Yeah.
Killer Kelly. I'm very, very pleased that Killer Kelly is with Impact, and I hope she signs with TNA and stays there for a good long time, along with Masha. I love both of them. Yeah, James kind of said it there. The Tony Khan segments really turned me off. Really, really turned me off. It was like he was playing like a heel character to Impact, and I don't know. It was all right. It was okay. The matches were good. The Kenny Omega Moose match was phenomenal. Kenny and Rich Swann also phenomenal. Like really good matches. So it was entertaining, but do I think it really helped Impact a lot? Maybe not so much. They got a lot of views and a lot of people watched it, but I also think that a lot of those people may have never watched another Impact show again afterward. Masha's on Cameo too. I kind of want a birthday shout out next month. Can't decide who though. Too bad Yuya's not on there. I know who he'd be asking for a birthday shout from.
Yeah.
Should we read much into the streaming deal with TKO? Maybe WWE. Now, hey, Jobson, now you're thinking. We talked about that. We talked about that a little bit. That's something to watch for sure. For sure. They did deals with them before. You remember Mickey James in the Rumble? So wouldn't be unheard of, you know. Maybe a little. It's very interesting. Very interesting. Tony Khan 2019. It's not about me. It's AEW and the wrestlers. 2023. Look at me. Look at me. Mud Stamps Films. Hello, new person to our chat here. I believe TNA International original star is no other than former top X Division champion Mr. Low Key. Also, fun fact: Kushida's biggest feud during Independence Hog Wrestling was against Low Key this March. That's awesome. Very cool. I feel like Gia may move into a new role, either commentary full time or as a performer. Could be. Good point, but I don't know if Cameo could come with captioning. That's very true. That's very true. UFC and WWE are the Mission Impossible's villains. Moose versus Roman Reigns. Oh my God. Could you imagine? Could you imagine? Killer Kelly. Jazelle Shaw is stuck over in that far corner.
I'll throw you one out there. Since if we were to do a crossover between WWE and TNA, please, for the love of all things holy, give me Josh Alexander versus Seth Rollins, please and thank you.
Oh my God, that would be a 10-star match.
Yeah, that'd break the star rating.
Dave Meltzer's head would explode. His head would just blow up.
Yeah.
Oh my God! Can you imagine the matchups?
Oh,
whoo, man! Yeah, dude. Jeff, could you imagine Speedball Mike Bailey against Ricochet?
Ricochet, yeah, that man.
Oh my God! How about the matchups that would be? Oh my God, the matchups in that would just be tremendous, dude.
Crazy,
tremendous. Roman and Moose.
Yep,
which was mentioned already.
Okay, so here's a good one. Who from TNA would you put up against Gunther?
Think
about that one.
Jake something.
Oh, okay. You went down the same path I
did. Jake something. Yes.
Oh
man. Gunther and PCO.
James just threw out a good one. Chad Gable and Josh Alexander.
Oh
that
my
would
gosh.
be insane.
Yeah, it would. Yeah, it would. Imagine the matchups there would be incredible for something like that.
Oh, Deanna saying Moose versus Gunther.
That would be good too. Yeah.
Yeah.
That would be good too.
You know, you could also get Alex Shelley and Seth Rollins.
Oh yeah, dude. Yeah. Oh my gosh. There would be so many. That's why I said, like, to me, things like that. When you look at it in the entertainment world, that's why like movies like The Avengers do so well. And could you even imagine, and I don't think I'd ever see this in my lifetime, but maybe someday, the two companies would get together and you might see a movie with both Marvel and DC in there. Could you imagine the mind-blowing combinations? You could like Batman versus Iron Man, Thor versus Superman, like incredible. That's almost what this kind of stuff would be like. And if WWE would have a chance to do that because they're both owned by Endeavor, could you imagine at some point during the year you have a pay-per-view WWE versus TNA? It writes itself. They both have 3-letter names. I mean, could you imagine the logos in this stuff? Dear God, it would blow people's minds. Oh my God. Hey, look it. AEW already has it, right? AEW has their whole thing with New Japan. So, you know, that pay-per-view they do where they do the new. What's to say WWE isn't thinking the same thing? Hey, you've got that New Japan pay-per-view. We're going to do a crossover with TNA. Mind-blowing. Mind-blowing. It would be a sellout. An instant sellout.
Yeah, that would be
instant sellout.
And we haven't even started talking about the knockouts.
We could spend an episode of our show talking
You know what, Joe? We need to do that. We need to just do a stream where we book it. Or we come up with a hypothetical pay-per-view, and we come up with the matches and we book the matches.
That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, that would be
a lot of fun. Charlotte and Deonna Purrazzo. Oh my God.
Oh.
I mean, the like I said, the matchups would be just incredible. Bianca Belair you could have Bianca against Giselle. I mean, Joe Doring and Braun Strowman, Rosemary and Bailey. Dude, book it. TNA has worked with WWE in the past. They did.
We should do that, Joe.
Yeah, I'm down. That'd be a fun little show to do.
Yeah. Ooh, shoot.
They've got, oh man, almost like a double pile driver. That might do it. And it does. Masha and Killer Kelly win. And look at this week. That was a brutal finisher. WWE versus TNA, future endeavored. It'd be so amazing. The stuff they could do to book that. Oh my God.
Yeah.
Have it in Vegas.
Yeah. Yeah, have it in Vegas. Why not?
Have it in Vegas.
Why not?
Dude.
Yeah. We're gonna put that stream together, Joe.
Yeah, that'll be fun. New Japan Pro Wrestling coming up tonight after Impact.
Ishimori and
Takahashi.
That's good. Yeah, I gotta see that. Yeah, TMDK.
Zack Sabre Jr. We saw him.
Oh man. Okay, yeah, I gotta watch.
It's gonna be a good show. I'm gonna have to tune in. Becky and Deonna Purrazzo. Here we go, guys. We got our street fight coming up. Diener and PCO.
James Chadwick. Violence.
Look at this. We already have we've got a crutch. We've got the trash can.
Joe, at the end of the match, this is going to be James Chadwick. Finish him.
Violence. Las Vegas at the T-Mobile Arena. Dude, that it would so sell out. It would so sell out.
Ooh, Deanna. Oh.
Killer Cross and Crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. That would be awesome. The Usos and the Rascals. Oh, I'm telling you, man. Hey, listen, Impact, if you ever listen to our show, and I kind of think sometimes some people do, whoever may be in charge of their social media, I think they might listen every now and then. You need to put this in someone's ear if they haven't already. PCO is on his way out. Yeah, I mean, can you imagine? Yeah, AJ would get to wrestle. AJ would get to wrestle in a match basically against someone from his former company, the company he grew up in. Jeff, AJ Styles and Chris Sabin.
Yes.
Oh yes. My! Look at how good this is going to be. Styles and Sabin, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Yeah, Joe, we're gonna go through. So here's what we should do. We should say we get 10 matches, okay?
Yep.
10 matches, and we can add stipulations or whatever, but 10 matches, we come up with, even let's say 12 with a pre-show. Let's do a pre-show
Okay.
and do 2 matches on a pre-show, 10 matches on the main card, and we book the whole darn thing and make it TNA versus WWE, and
Let's go.
let's do it.
Let's go. Look at that one. Joe Hendry and Grayson Waller.
That would be awesome.
Oh
Joe
my
Hendry? What about
God,
Joe
dude.
Hendry and the Miz?
Oh my God. Hendry with this. Could you imagine a song for Grayson Waller?
Or the Miz?
Oh my. And the triple threat?
Or the Miz? Either one. Either one.
Oh God. Hendry against the Miz. Oh my. Could you imagine the pictures he would dig up of him from Dancing with the Stars and all that kind of stuff that Miz has done? Oh my God. I'm telling you, this would be amazing. This would be so good. So good, dude.
I wasn't going to say that, Heather. But yes, it'll be that style of card. We'll make sure you get your money's worth.
It'll be a 5-hour pay-per-view like AEW does. Yes.
Yeah.
Josh and Roman Reigns, says Little Silver. Deanna will re-sign. Mickie James leaves, but Taylor Wilde, Rosemary, and Sue Young will return. Camille signing would be perfect. Jeff put that in my ear, and I'm kind of rooting for that now. I'm kind of rooting for that. AJ Styles and Alex Shelley. Oh my God, dude, it'd be so good. It'd be so good. Perfect pay-per-view for the Survivor Series. Instead of Brand versus Brand in WWE for the pay-per-view, why not have WWE versus TNA? So good. It would be such smart booking. I don't know if they can ever make it work because, there's bureaucrats and businessmen and all that kind of stuff that they have to get that through, but that would be so much fun. Jordan and Jade Cargill. Oh, my God, dude. Oh, my God. Holy God. 5 hours, you wouldn't want them to know. You certainly wouldn't. There'd be no going to the bathroom in that one. You better wear some Depends for that pay-per-view. I would consider getting tickets to go to see something like that, because that could be a once in a lifetime thing. Oh my God. Jordan versus Bianca versus Jade versus Rhea in a 4-way. Oh my God, dude. Wow. Jordan and Rhea, take my money. I'm telling you, man. Would be incredible. PCO's down. Diener's chucking chairs into the ring. Crowd chanting for PCO. Nakamura versus Speedball Mike. Oh my God. Shinsuke and Speedball, dude. Mind blown. Jeff says, get out of my head. How about the work that Shinsuke's doing? We're going to talk about him probably too a little bit on Sunday.
Definitely.
Jeff, I really love how they're talking about that story with Cody and how the story keeps getting interrupted and derailed by someone else that comes along the line. I love how the announcers are playing into that. And the red mist keeps using that red mist now. Dude, I'm digging it, man. Shinsuke's really done a turnaround. He was kind of earlier this year, you keep kind of thinking like, where the hell is this guy? And now pretty damn good. PCO a little bit too slow. Diener's caught him up there. Oh, no. Oh, my God, dude. Back to the tops of those chairs. Oh, my. How does this man take the punishment? Oh, my God. Macklin. Yeah. That's I think a point of contention of where you could say that Deanna might stay because Macklin's still there.
Yeah.
Oh man, right to the back of the skull. Now to the back. PCO is in big trouble. Who'd you have Macklin go up against, Jeff?
Cody.
Who's a good one for Macklin? In
Cody.
WWE? Cody and Macklin. Yo, okay. Okay. All right.
Or LA Knight.
Oh, wow. Macklin and LA Knight. Yeah, okay. All right. Yeah, I like that. Ooh, the crowd chanting F you. They're giving Diener the business. Diener's like, I'll show you. PCO gets whipped into the chair, but comes right off of the big clothesline, and down goes Diener. Macklin, very underrated. Agreed. Agreed. Danny Luna looks solid.
Just for a backstage segment, Andrew. I mean, I'd love the match too, but Andrew saying LA Knight versus Joe Hendry.
Yeah, oh my God, the talking alone for that. The pre-match talk and stuff like that would be off the charts. Brock and PCO. You know, it's funny. I wonder if they ever clashed at some point somewhere. Wouldn't be unheard of. When Brock was in WWE for the very first time, PCO had probably been out of there by then, but still.
Yeah, I'm trying to think if PCO would have been on the way out before
yeah, more than likely. R-Truth and Johnny Swinger. Oh my. R-Truth is a national treasure. That stuff he's doing on the show every Monday. Oh my God, I'm cracking up. Absolutely cracking up. It's just so good, dude. It's so good. You know what that's leading to, right? You guys know what that's leading to. If you didn't listen to our show on Sunday, that's leading to how Damian Priest is going to drop his briefcase. Definitely, without a doubt, he's going to cost Priest his briefcase. You saw what happened in the last episode. Priest was saying how he was the only one who hated R-Truth and got him beat up. It's like, you all love R-Truth. Well, I hate him. And look what happened. He got beat up because of it. Truth is going to cost him that briefcase. I guarantee you. Guarantee you. And he'll never get a match with it. Or because they'll have him lose it. He'll turn it in. Truth will come down and Truth will save whoever it is that he's trying to cash in on. And then that's, which is really smart booking. Savannah and Nia Jax. PCO is trying to murder Diener. Yeah, Diener, that landing wasn't very good. Jeff, think of all the stuff PCO we've seen him do this year.
Oh, I know.
Do you remember when he got power bombed on those cement blocks?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God, this man and the stuff he puts his body through. It's a wonder that he is not.
He got his lip stapled.
Dude, that was the grossest thing I've seen in wrestling all year, and probably for a long time. The fact that he took that stapler and stapled his bottom lip to his mouth. Oh my God, that was horrible. That was absolutely horrible. PCW took on Jonah. Yeah, that would be, yeah. PCO going over to Diener. Now he's got the table set up. Shot to the back of the head. Uh-oh. Diener is just laid out. Oh, no. Crowd chanting PCO. PCO is going up. Oh, dear sweet Lord. Oh, my gosh. Diener's got him. No. Diener jumped up and stopped him. Now PCO's going through that table.
Yep. Ooh.
Oh, no. Oh, my God. Oh, my God, dude. Watch. Look at this. Not only does he go down, but he's got the extra momentum from being thrown. I mean, that table just splintered.
That thing disintegrated.
Oh my gosh. It's not over. Diener can't believe it. Diener cannot believe it. PC's more pirate than Machiner, man. And totally not a Mountie. I am the Mountie. I remember that character. It's so funny.
That's what I was thinking. RK Shuttleworth, like these are hidden gems. These are matches we should have seen a long time ago.
Right? Oh my! He just slammed him into the trash can, and now Diener's shaking. Here comes Alan Angels. Oh, the whole crew's coming in. Crowd booing. You got the design in there now beating up PCO. Angels is telling Big Con, I'll get him up. Big kick right to, oh, this is not good. Rey Mysterio and Trey Miguel. How about Ace Austin? Who'd you match Ace Austin up with? Or would you do the tag team? Would you do ABC against the tag team?
Yeah, I would do ABC against the Street Profits.
Oh, wow. Okay. OVE.
Oh. Get to see Madman Fulton.
Yeah, how about that? The return of Madman Fulton we saw this year. And there is one Sami Callihan who, unfortunately, we will not see. Big time pile driver. Although he hasn't signed with any other company. Wouldn't shock me, guys, if he returned to TNA. Wouldn't shock me. PCO is back up. He will not die. Eric Young and CM Punk. Yo, that'd be a good one.
I would love that.
PCO, that's gonna do it. There it is. Bring Madman Fulton back for good. Sami Callihan is older. He may come back home since the real TNA wrestling is coming back. Yeah, he hasn't signed anywhere else. I think you're going to start seeing a lot of it. A lot of the way they want to set things up and stuff like that. The people who already haven't been signed, I think you're going to start to see a lot of people, like the announcements we saw today and stuff in the last couple of days. I think you're going to start seeing a lot more of that. PCO wins. What is this? Oh, boy. Is this our announcement? Is this our announcement? James Chadwick is given an OMG.
Oh, boy. Holy moly.
Vikingo is going to be hard to kill.
Wow.
What? Holy cow, dude. Vikingo is on our list for best wrestler of the year. And it's well deserved. Yeah. So he's one of the people to vote for wrestler of the year. He has been incredible. Incredible. Wow, Vikingo is going to be at hard to kill. Oh my God, dude. Those two nights, Jeff, hard to kill and then Snake Eyes. What a way to start. They are just bringing it out, man. They are just bringing it out, dude.
Wow.
I wonder what. I don't know how AAA works as well. Are there wrestlers under contract similar to New Japan?
I think so, Joe, but I'm not sure. I'm sure someone in the chat can fill us in.
I wonder if like any of these big names that are coming to these events. Obviously, we know Will Ospreay where he's going, but can you imagine maybe they pick up a guy like that?
That would be.
We know we're getting this Josh and Will Ospreay 2, which could have been everybody's best match of the year.
Wow.
How long are they going to give them for this match, Jeff? If this is a TV show, if this is on their regular Impact show and it's a 2-hour show, how the hell long are they going to give them for this match?
Half hour. Have to.
It has to at least.
At least.
After the first one?
Yeah, half hour.
ABC versus New Day versus Street Profits. I was thinking Kenta.
And I was about to say, and I was going to be absolutely fine with that because that would have been awesome too. But wow, they're swinging for the fences.
Only one person can make the star power and the Snake Eyes tapings larger. Mr. Anderson. AAA pretty much lets their guys go wherever. Doubt if Vikingo would leave, though, unless he dropped the AAA Mega Championship. Yeah, probably not.
I think you got to give him at least 30, Joe.
Yeah, I would agree. All right, this is up next. We've got Dango and Alpha Bravo against Tommy Dreamer and Channing Decker. Anderson, yes. This is from August in Toronto. How do we feel about CM Punk? We'll talk about that on Sunday, Andrea, for sure. I find it funny. A lot of people you got the haters, right? You got the haters. And a lot of people were out there hating on it because they said that they, of course, and I'm wondering who posted this stuff. But seeing how they Jeff, give me a minute. I think my daughter's here. Give me 1 second.
Okay.
I think I might have locked the door on her.
No problem. I was gonna say I like it. I enjoyed it. I want people to think about this though. Think about the fact that CM Punk hasn't done anything physical whatsoever. And everyone's just waiting, like, okay, what is he going to do next? They have us exactly where they want us right now. So I'm liking how they're playing this out. So that's my opinion. What's your opinion? What does everyone in the chat think? What do you think about CM Punk and Seth Rollins? Channing Decker making his way down to the ring.
Okay, I'm back. Sorry about that. Rick Roberts saying Sammy is back. Where did we see that?
That was just when we saw OVE.
Oh, okay. I thought he read it somewhere. Tommy Dreamer's got the headband on. It's like the Karate Kid. Da, da, da. Channing Decker from this area, I guess, Jeff, huh?
You're not making pizza, are you? The oven's on.
Oh, I left it on. Jeff, you still here?
Yeah, I'm here.
Okay.
Yeah, I was just typing.
No worries, dude.
Typing in the chat.
CM Punk versus Trick Williams.
I love the fact that Trick Williams used the line from Chappelle's show.
Oh yeah.
You remember the Rick James episode?
Yes. Yeah. Yep.
At the end, he said, "Never mind who you thought I was. I'm Rick James."
Yeah.
Well, Trick Williams did the same thing, and I absolutely loved it.
That's awesome. For real, did not have Punk back in WWE in 22. I don't think so many. I don't think really anybody would have. Yeah, I don't think too many people would have. If that doesn't win surprise moment of the year in our awards, I'd be shocked.
Yeah,
I'd be shocked. There are some other good ones on that list though, but if that doesn't win it, I'd be shocked. That's probably going to be a runaway.
Yeah, I would guess that would be the runaway favorite for that.
In fact, both of Punk's things that happened to him last year were probably 1 and 2. The fact that he got fired, the fact that he got fired from the AEW and then came back to WWE are like probably 1 and 2. Setting up Randy and Roman. I don't know about that. All the people like I know the entire Busted Open crew, like Bully Ray and all those guys, Mark Henry, are all convinced that it has to be Cody and Roman at Mania. I don't know. I don't think Randy Orton and Roman. If Randy's going to go after the bloodline, it would make sense to have Randy go up against Solo Sikoa or Jimmy, either or. So start from take everybody out from the bottom, and maybe once Roman loses, if that's indeed what happens, then maybe Randy could wrestle Roman without the title. So I'd be surprised if it was. I think the main events are pretty well set at Mania right now. I would be shocked if it weren't. That CM Punk and Seth, and then Roman and Cody, I think are pretty well set. The interesting thing, though, is, and look how they set that up. The biggest reason why Roman always wins is because he has outside interference. Now you have Jay on Cody's side, strongly on Cody's side. So now Jay can be a factor with that. They start to interfere. Jay comes down to the ring and takes out his brother. And then you go into brother versus brother, which everybody was saying is probably going to happen too. You could have Randy come down and take out Solo, and then that could go into a match at some point. It just kind of writes itself. And then you get all that outside interference away, and Roman has no one left but Paul Heyman. And even,
Look at Dango and Alpha Bravo working together as a good team.
Yeah, look at this. I'm a little shocked, actually. We got a lot of funny moments from Dango this year.
Yeah. Hit those promos that he started doing, man. They were great. They were great.
How he starts the promo. I hate pro wrestling.
I hate pro
wrestling. Deanna versus one of the Coven members. Yeah, Deanna went up against Kylan King. But is Jay truly really out? Yeah, I think at this point, I think he is. Yeah. The whole question there is whether he convert Jimmy over after. I think that those two are destined to fight each other. And then maybe Jimmy will turn back, and then maybe they'll go back to the Usos for a bit. Look at what is going on there? What the hell was that?
Get that little shimmy there.
Yeah.
What's up, Conrad?
Hey, Conrad, what's going on, man? Conrad, did you vote on our awards yet? What if Paul is working with Solo to have Solo take Roman down? Yeah, a lot of people are talking about that too. That could be.
Yeah.
But I think Roman could lose and still have Solo in that storyline to take him out of being the tribal chief. That's what I think they could still continue to do with that, if they want to. Thank you, Conrad. I appreciate it. I'm just busting you, dude.
I like how he said that, though. It was real distinguished.
It was, right?
I have made my choices.
I have made my choices.
That's the way I read it, Conrad.
I like it.
I have made.
This does something. Yeah. I have made my choices. Yeah. Sounds almost villainous. Doesn't it? Something like a villain would say, like Batman or something. I have made my choices.
Yeah. Oh, okay, Alpha Bravo stepping on.
Just stepping on him. That's a little bit of disrespect from Alpha Bravo. Nope. I have made my choices.
Let us know, Conrad, so we can share.
Yeah, for sure. Tommy Dreamer's finally getting in. Dreamer in the polka dots. Going up top now. Big right hands from Tommy Dreamer.
He's biting his face off.
Yeah, he is. Speaking of which, Jeff, I think I need my decay back.
Yeah.
I think I need decay back for TNA. I think I need that. I love Courtney Rush, and I love what her and Jessica have done. It was really fun with that whole 80s rock stuff. I always dig that, but I think I need my decay back.
All right, Joe. I got to ask you a question. So let's say that Black Taurus and Crazy Steve are no longer members of Decay. Let's say you have Rosemary and she gets to choose who, let's say 3 members, a fellow knockout and 2 males. Who are you putting in the new Decay?
Well, if they're not, if Jessica's not in there, I think you need somebody. I want Kylan King.
Okay.
I want Kylan as one. Everybody else can answer this too. Oh man.
Yeah.
Little Silver says PCO, dude.
Savannah. Yeah.
Okay.
That would be awesome.
Dirty Dango's busted nuggets.
Yeah, his McNuggets. You always got McNuggets.
Alpha Bravo's head was in a very precarious position. That's it.
Always got to protect the McNuggets.
Butcher, Blade, and Bunny. Oh, dude. Clown. I love that. Love that. Butcher, Blade, and the Bunny back in Decay with Rosemary. Oh, my God. I love that. Nikki Cross. Nikki'd be a good choice if Nikki wasn't still with WWE, but I believe she still is. How about somebody? That's a good point, though. How about some of those free agents that are out there that could come in?
Yeah, why not? Wait, what?
Taylor Wilde and Deonna Purrazzo? Taylor Wilde also had a great year, Jeff.
Yeah.
Until she unfortunately got injured.
Yeah.
Uh-oh. Okada.
Mm-hmm.
Been talking trash about TNA for some time.
Won't be like that this time.
It's only fitting that Okada shows up in that ring again.
I agree with that, Conrad.
Yeah. Prediction, I think Tenille, Dashwood, and Riddick might. Yeah, I agree with you. I think so too. That's almost too perfect. I would welcome Tenille back. Tenille was fantastic in Impact. Absolutely was. I loved her backstage show. Oh my god, that was so good. So many laughs. Yeah, I would love that. And Riddick, I think, would be great there. The Rainmaker is at Snake Eyes. No offense to Okada, though. When he was in TNA, then no one knew who the F you were. Very true. Taylor Wilde, man, like I said, they were great this year. The Coven were really, really good. People forget how long they held those titles. You have MK Ultra and stuff now, and they've held them for a good long time, but the Coven did too. They had a really, really good year. They were a great team.
Mm-hmm.
I love the gimmick too. Wish Taylor Wilde well, and hope she comes back soon. Hoping TNA decides to bring her back. I don't know what her contract status is either, but I hope she's part of it. Jeff said they went back to some BS 80s booking with that. There's nothing stopping Christopher Daniels or Jay Lethal from working on an Impact show if it's on an off day. Tenille's wrestling career was better in TNA. Oh, no doubt. Yeah, it's not even close. Not even close. Scott D'Amore apologized to Okada for Kato gimmick while in Japan. Scott D'Amore wasn't with TNA when Russo wrote that. Good old Vince Russo, baby. Yeah, he's like a permanent guest on Busted Open now. They love him. They absolutely love him.
No comment.
Yeah, yeah, they love him on there. Scott deserves more respect for that.
Exactly.
Scott deserves a lot of respect, man.
Yeah, I mean he's gone back and fixed a lot of the mistakes and repaired a lot of the broken relationships that were created over the years, and I'm really glad that he's done that because it's showing in the product. It's showing by, some of these people that are coming back and, and making sure to make that stop in TNA wrestling. I mean, I'm glad Scott doesn't get enough credit. Let's just first and foremost, I mean, we can have these hypothetical, made up Booker of the Year conversations, but if you're having a conversation and Scott D'Amore is not a part of it, then you're not really having the conversation correctly, in my opinion.
Yep. 100%. Bro. Every other word out of his mouth is bro. You ever listen to him talking is like bro. Vince wasn't always horrible. I don't know that he's a horrible person, Deanna. A lot of the stuff he did for wrestling was very questionable, to say the least. Very, very questionable. I don't get the Kato gimmick, to be honest. It's either naivety or I'm English and don't get it.
It was just some stereotypical tropes, I would say.
Yeah.
And it at that point in time, society and wrestling had evolved past that, or so we thought. And that I think that's why it struck so many people the wrong way is because of the fact that it was this trope, basically. So that's
Was that where they got it from, Jeff? Was it from Green Hornet? Did they try to take it from that?
essentially, yeah.
Okay. So, James, do you know who James might be too, or you may never heard of it. Do you know the Green Hornet?
He said he's never seen it.
Okay. Yeah. Well, he was a very famous comic book character, actually, before my time, and like probably 60s, 50s, and 60s. I think he used to be on TV. I can remember being a very young kid when I was watching the old Superman stuff that was in black and white on TV, and they used to have a Green Hornet show. I just never got into it, but you know that's been around for a while. That was had to be Jeff Watts 60s, I guess. Had to be. Might have even been before that.
Yeah, I want to say 60s, probably.
Yeah, had to be.
I mean, now neither Joe or I were around when it was on live.
Yeah, that was before us.
But yeah, that was before our time.
Yeah. They remade it, of course, and it was awful. Awful. He came from the comic strips. Comic books years ago, before like the Marvel explosion in the 60s, you didn't have that. You got the Sunday newspaper, and the newspaper had strips. They called them comic strips, where you'd have like small little panels of comic art, and just 3 or 4 little strips. And you know, a lot of the famous characters and stuff from those strips and stuff have now made it to like cartoons and to comic books and stuff like that. But Green Hornet had a comic strip in a newspaper also. 66. Yeah, that's before my time. Yeah, I wasn't even born yet. How about that one? We're talking about a year I wasn't even around in. Did you ever think that would happen? Yeah, all the way back to the 60s. Bruce Lee played Kato. Yeah, he did.
Yep.
Yeah, he did. Yes, he did. Only thing I know about 1966, England won the World Football Cup. See? They won 3 years before I was born. That's a long time. That's a long time, dude.
So for anyone that's watching or not watching the Thursday night football game, I think the Raiders, whatever they decided not to do last week in terms of offense, where they couldn't score, and got beat 3-0. I think they turned that around a little bit, because it's 28-0 in the second quarter.
Well, I think San Diego is kind of done when their all-star quarterback went out for the season, and they have a kid named Easton Stick as their starting quarterback. Not really shocking they don't have any points. Thursday night football has been awful, dude.
Yeah, it hasn't been good this year.
Oh, my. It's been terrible. Amazon might be rethinking their point with that. It's been terrible matchups. David Penzer wrapping up with Impact TNA. I think bring back Christy Hemme to do the ring announcing. It's good they brought her back at Slammiversary. We were talking about that a little earlier, Little Silver. I think people were saying maybe have Jade do it too. Clown says, don't rub it in. Are you a Chargers fan, Clown? Deonna Purrazzo and the deadly armbar. Taylor Wilde able to get out. About the same time as the 60s Batman TV series. Yeah. I grew up still watching that because that was still in syndication. The Adam West Batman. I thought it was the greatest thing ever when I was a kid. That and the 1966 Spider-Man cartoon, which is the stupidest, campiest thing ever. And I loved it. I thought it was the most amazing thing I've ever seen. I actually went out and bought the DVD box set at one point years and years ago. And I started trying. I'm like, all right, I'm going to sit down and watch these again. I'm there watching them. And I'm like, oh my God, these are awful. I'm like, how the hell did I ever love these when I was a kid? They're so bad. Jade good, but not yet ready. Taylor Wilde getting set up. Nope. Deonna caught the leg. Kick to the midsection. Oh, man. Jeff, I think we probably share the same opinion, but I really, really hope they open the wallet for Deonna Purrazzo.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they make re-signing her a priority. Obviously, it's all dependent upon what she'd like to do, but
yeah,
I would like to think that she's a top priority for them.
Yeah, I really hope they do. Well, Yuya and Josh is our main event. We say goodbye to Yuya. Of course, he is no longer with Impact Wrestling. This is Alex Shelley, of course, going to take on Moose for that Impact World title. TNA Wrestling is back, so is long-term contracts. Kurt Angle signed many times with TNA to long-term deals. This match is going to be really interesting.
Yeah.
This was from September and done in Memphis.
There's the man.
There he is. Heather, there he is. Not going to lie, I would love to see Chelsea and Deonna reunite in WWE and be dominant tag team champs. Yeah, it'll be all right.
James, I got a little fantasy booking for you here. So let's say that Deonna does return there. And let's say that a particular someone else returns there. That could maybe join Bailey. Would you like to see that matchup? Just gonna
She's still hanging out with the knockout, so she ain't out the door yet. Well, that's good.
Yeah.
Yuya is in just 5 guys, led by New Japan Pro Wrestling, IWGP World Champ Sonata. He's gonna be big, man. Yuya's gonna be a star, I think. Not gonna lie, I would love to see. I read that already. Saw a report that Amazon Prime is pulling Al Michaels from the Thursday night broadcast. I know he will be pulled from the playoffs. Not really sure why they would do that. He's really good at his job. Al Michaels is one of the best. I mean, you can't. What's the old saying, Jeff? You can't shine. Well, it's an old timer saying you can't shine shit. And no matter what kind of broadcaster you have there, he's not going to make a lot of these lousy games look good. It's just what it is. They're getting rid of him for whatever reason. Maybe he just doesn't want to do it anymore. He's been doing it for a long time. But if they're getting rid of him because of ratings or anything like that, then I think that's pretty stupid. He's certainly not going to do anything to make those games better. They're just bad games.
Yeah, they're not good games.
Trying to stop Al from trashing the boring Thursday games. I mean, they deserve it.
Yeah, my coach used to say that, Derek. My football coach used to say that all the time.
Yuya, it's breaking my heart all over again. Sonata recruited him. I got to start watching New Japan more. Can't turn chicken crap into chicken salad. Yeah, no, that's what I mean. Yeah, it's not Al Michaels. And I mean, what do they think? Well, let's go get us a young announcer and have him announce these garbage football games. Bailey and Sasha versus Chelsea and Deonna would bang. We talked about that. They are still in talks. She still is on the roster, a new contract for TNA. It has to include a long-term. She didn't say that she's out of there. She just said that she is exploring free agency. That was all. And to be honest, I don't even know that she did say that. That was released by one of the one of the some reporter released that, but we never heard her come out and say it. She did. The only thing I know from her Twitter was they responded with with that eyeball to that one tweet saying that may have been Deonna Purrazzo's last entrance in an Impact ring. And you know what? Here's the thing though too with Twitter, half the time you don't even know if that's even them. They could have people that are doing that stuff for them. So, but yeah, she never confirmed that she's leaving. So could still very well be there or come back. This show is odd. So many big matches. Why the hell weren't they on TV? That's a good point. It's a good point.
Yeah,
I mean, I guess you can only show so much in a couple hours. Yeah,
these have been some really good matches.
Really has. I am not even on Twitter anymore. I follow her on Instagram. Nice arm drag there from you. Maybe a elbow drop there from Yuya. Well, Impact is now TNA, so tech, yes. LOL. I'm so excited to see that first show. So excited to see that first show. I cannot wait to see what everything looks like and stuff like that. Can't wait. Can't wait to see the when they first come out and what it's going to look like. What kind of music are they going to play? Like I'm just so excited. You're working on that arm. Wonder if all the Impact people, Jeff, are still going to get their front row seats.
I'm sure they will.
All the regulars that are there, like week after week after week.
Yeah, I'm sure they will. Those fans, though, they're there. They support.
Very loyal. Yeah,
very loyal.
They're there time after time after time.
Yeah, and you see them everywhere. I mean,
here's the pay-per-view schedule.
Yeah.
Hard to Kill, the 13th. Snake Eyes, the 14th. Oh, how funny is that? They have a pay-per-view called, their shows are called Impact on the 19th and 20th.
Yep.
No Surrender in February. And Bayou Blast.
Got you covered, Conrad. Got you covered. We ain't talking about that tonight.
I'm just happy you have a peaceful wrestling show to talk about without comparing television deals. Yes. We're like the Cheers, Conrad, of wrestling streams. It's where everybody knows your name. You just come out and have a nice relaxing evening. Matches are on Impact Plus. All the good wrestling and no drama. Speaking of front row seats, I'm praying for AEW Collision in May in Vancouver for my birthday. Nice.
Hopefully you can get those.
I'm still kind of grieving I didn't get WrestleMania tickets.
Same. Mad at myself.
Yeah, I know. I mean, who would have thought? Who would have thought? Nice belly to belly there from Josh. Charlotte is really hurt, yes. Yeah, they haven't said what extent. But the news from the back or wherever they got the news from is that it's not good. Serious injury. But yes, she unfortunately really is. It's a shame. It's always sad when that happens to somebody, anyone really. And they have to miss a long period of time. Like I said, with that kind of thing, she grabbed her knee and she yelled my knee. I'm just hoping that it's not an ACL or an MCL or both. If that's what it is, she's out. She's out a year and a half until she could probably get back. Yeah, we'll talk about that on Sunday, Deanna. But yeah, that's a storyline. Yeah, that's a storyline. A lot of people didn't like it though, because of the fact that he's hurt people before, like wrestlers before. Like he was the one who put Big E out. Really, Ridge Holland did. So a lot of people didn't like that angle, thinking that it's not really. Not really a thing to do. Making him the guy that like kind of takes out wrestlers and stuff. I don't know. Did you see Mercedes support Carmelo before his match tomorrow? I did not. More to come. This would have been a commercial, but not for us. Oh man, you with a shot, and Josh goes all the way to the floor. Wait, what? People don't like something. That got a lot of hate. Well, the problem was, and I guess people didn't know. At first when it happened, people didn't know whether or not it was real or not. And so they were really letting Ridge Holland have it. Like people were threatening his family. Like literally threatening his family. This is the scum that comes up on the top of the pond, and they were threatening his family, like saying like you don't belong in wrestling. I can't believe you did this again. How many times are they going to put up with you? Blah blah blah. He was getting a lot of crap when that first happened, and then then the news came out that people were saying it was a storyline. Big clothesline from Yuya takes both men out. Yeah, it is disgusting. I like to think sometimes that that Twitter can't surprise me anymore, but it continues to prove me wrong as to how bad stuff can be. Josh gets rolled back in. Yuya going up top. Josh runs over, though. Yuya misses into a roll. Took Josh down in an armbar. Nice move there. She's out of WrestleMania. Oh, listen, she's like I said, whether it's the best case scenario, is if it's a sprained knee, like a badly sprained knee or something like that, then she would be out for a few months. But if it's a tear of anything in the knee, she's out for a year plus, especially for a wrestler. The only people who can come back from that kind of a thing very quickly, apparently, is Aaron Rodgers, and I don't know that he's really human. Or he might have some sort of cave that he goes into and gets healed by some magical sorcerer. I don't know. Hey, Tazzy.
Word on the street is that Aaron Rodgers and PCO are related.
Yeah, apparently so. I mean, Aaron Rodgers at what, 41 years old or whatever, is going to be the fastest guy to ever come back from an ACL injury. Goes back to this arm bar again. Josh is in trouble. What's up, Tazzy? It's an impact party, baby. I learned a lesson about moving furniture and made sure I unplugged things. Broke the coax to the internet. Don't. That sucks. That sucks, dude.
Joe, look at a private chat.
But I'm glad you got it back. Is it really?
Yeah.
Oh my god, dude, that's just disgusting. 42-0. Not that I care, but I wonder if my big bust of a fantasy receiver is actually getting any touchdowns for me in this game. Probably not. They have look at this. Just goes to show you, dude. I picked Devontae Adams this year, right? He's supposed to be one of the best receivers in the league. They have 42 points, and Devontae Adams doesn't even have a damn touchdown. Not one. Not one. Nothing. Yeah, I literally picked him. I thought he was going to do really well. He was killer last year. I think they're done with him, honestly. I think they're done with him. I think he's going to go to the Jets. I think he's going to go with Aaron Rodgers. They were approached about trading him and they didn't. But yeah, I think either he's done with them or vice versa. But I think he's gone. Yeah, he's been terrible. I thought I was set in fantasy, man. I had Diggs. Diggs hasn't done squat in the last like 5 weeks. I had him and Devontae. I thought I was set with receivers. I also had Joe Burrow. Look what happened with that.
Wow.
Wow, very close.
This has been a great match, man.
Mm-hmm. I figured it would be. What a showcase match is, Jeff. Yeah. He tried something at first and then shifted. Are you sure he's done with the team? No, I'm not saying he's I'm sure he's done, but I wouldn't be surprised if he left. Sad that you won't win. This is Josh after all.
Oh,
Yuya is underrated. Yeah, he really is. Yeah, he was really good. Well, is really good. Was when he was at Impact. Crossbody and a right hand as he was coming down. Just about got pinned right there. Josh can't believe it. He needs to get out of there. So much better than what he's been given. He came there to play with his best friend who is now at the Saint. Yeah, Derek Carr. Yeah. I wouldn't doubt he goes to the Jets. If they can get him, pair him up with Aaron Rodgers. I wouldn't doubt it. Fargo TV show. I watched some of that in bits and pieces. I like the movie. But I never really watched the TV show like steadily. That's been on for a while, hasn't it?
yeah. Ooh.
Oh my God, what a right hand there. Oh, another one. C4 spike coming up. This is probably going to do it. Yep. Big C4 spike. That's got to be it. 2, 3. Yep. Yep. I know I'm old school. Just want to see him win. Josh is your winner. The C4 spike. Farewell and thank you to you, Yuya. That is it.
I really liked that match.
Mm. Yeah, it was fun. It was unexpected. I didn't really know. We talked about this on Sunday. I didn't really know what we were going to do this week because I didn't really know what they were going to do. I didn't know if they were going to have anything at all. So now I would imagine that this is probably it. I would imagine that the next 2 weeks will be awards. Because that's usually where they go. But we'll see. Well, again, we'll have to let you guys know. We'll keep you posted as to what we're gonna do. But I would imagine that the next 2 weeks will be their year-end awards shows. I don't think they'll have anything left to show at this point. So yeah. Yeah, it was a good show. A lot of cool matches on this one that we got to see that otherwise we wouldn't have. So pretty fun, yeah. And again, and anything we get now is just kind of a bonus that we're getting to see some of the last stuff that we'll ever see from Impact Wrestling. So yeah, a lot of good stuff tonight. And saying goodbye to Yuya, I think, is fitting. Never really got a. We got, obviously we got the match that he had on this final show and stuff like that, but never really got a proper goodbye, I guess, from the fans. And tonight's match certainly was a good one to see him go out on. So
yeah.
Watch his career. He's going to be good. He's certainly going to be a good one. And so keep your eyes on Yuya, because I don't think that's the last you will ever see of him or hear of him. He's just very, very, very good talent. Yeah. Oh, now I got to go to Access to see Hiromu. Yeah, that New Japan looks really good. Mm-hmm. Good match, says John. Fantastic, says James. Hey, Clavis, wake up. The show's over. People debate over whether Roman or Braun has the best spear. It's Yoda, hands down. Theirs look like wrestling tackles. Good stuff. All right. Well, not much we can really do to go over this one. Obviously, it's kind of a weird one. So we really won't score it. It was just a good time. It was just a good time. Good stuff to actually see that we weren't able to see prior. So I thought it was a good show. And now, guys, we're what, 3 weeks, maybe 3-4 weeks away from a brand new start and TNA. Yep. So yeah, if you guys in the chat want to rate it, go right ahead. We probably won't do that because it's really not any kind of new wrestling or anything like that. So we'll kind of skip it for tonight. It was enjoyable. It was fun to watch. It was a good show.
I'll say I enjoyed the heck out of it, and I think we got some really great matches out of it. So
yep, absolutely. Okay, so for us, we have our Sunday show, of course, this week. That'll be 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Come out and check out Between the Ropes, where we'll talk about a lot of the stuff from the past week of wrestling, the news, and obviously stuff that'll be left to happen on SmackDown tomorrow. Roman's return.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, so that ought to be interesting tomorrow, especially with Randy Orton and stuff being there. That should be an interesting episode of SmackDown. We'll talk about Raw and what happened there. Obviously, NXT and AEW. We'll wrap it all up on Sunday about the week in wrestling. We'll have our news. We'll have our Sell or No Sell segment. We'll have our favorite moments of the week. We'll have our burning question. And, of course, we got to have grievances. We'll have those as well. So we'll talk about that all on Sunday night at 8:30 p.m. Eastern time. So don't forget to come and join us then. Then next week, we'll let you know. We'll keep you all posted as just keep your eyes on the socials for what we're going to do for next week. Next Thursday, we'll let you know. We'll get it all figured out. Make sure and you go vote. Go and vote. It literally takes like 5 minutes. Go and vote on the awards, the TIGS Awards. They will be January the 7th, Sunday, January 7th. The crew will be here. We'll have Jeff, myself, Tazzy will be here. Jody probably will be here as well. We'll all give you our picks on our 10 awards. And of course, we will announce your picks, your winners. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Bad boys. What you gonna do? What you gonna do when they come for you? Oh, nice. That always, of course, reminds me of Cops. Yeah. Every time I hear it, it reminds me of Cops. But yeah, come out and join us for that. It'll be fun. Make sure you get your vote in there so we can get those all tallied up and counted. Yeah. What else? Join us for Sunday. Yeah, that's about it. Other than make sure that you have subscribed to the channel if you didn't already. Make sure you drop a like on the stream tonight. Very, very important. Please do that. And it's just huge for any content creator you happen to watch, whether it's Tazzy, whether it's Conrad, whoever it is, and you enjoy their work. Best thing you could do is hit that like button, and it doesn't take anything. It's free. There's nothing to it. Just drop that like button on the stream. It's very, very important for us. So please do that. And make sure you hit the notification bell if you want to be notified about when we have the future content. So, guys, we're not far away from TNA. It's coming closer and closer and closer. I'm getting excited. I cannot wait to see what they have in store for us. This is going to be a really, really fun journey, Jeff. It's like starting over with a brand new wrestling promotion, which you don't get to do that very often as a fan.
Not very often. You don't get to start over with a company that has history, and that's going to be really, really fun to be a part of that journey. And, I hope a lot of people really watch from the beginning because I think it's going to be really special.
Agreed. All right, guys, we are going to get out of here. So hopefully we'll see you all Sunday at 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time for our Between the Ropes show. Otherwise, we'll talk to you next week for another episode of something. Whatever they decide to bring us, we'll let you know. And there's always a possibility if they're going to do award shows, maybe we'll do, like I said, a classic. We'll do a classic watch along or something like that. And if we do, we find out they're not doing anything. Maybe what we'll do is we'll get something out there for you guys to vote on. So remember, voting, lots of voting going on. All right, guys, thank you for coming out. We really, really appreciate it. Thank you to all our channel members coming out as well, time after time, and being a member of the channel. Thank you all. We love all you guys, and thanks for coming out and spending a couple hours of your week with us. All right, that's going to do it for us for tonight. Please stay safe. Please be kind to one another, and hopefully we'll see you all for our next show on Sunday. Have a good one, guys, and we'll talk to you soon.